Every good YouTube video starts with a beat shot. How are we all? I'm just looking for my other phone so I can log on. Apologies, I'm a tad late. Could not find anywhere to park. I'm just going to log on my other phone. If first one can give me a sound and picture check, and I'll tell you, unless you've not guessed already, exactly where we are. Check it out. Good evening, my name's Colin. Welcome to Cole's Place. Tuesday night live. We go live every Tuesday round about 7:30ish approximate, and tonight we're live, he says, oh my god, from beautiful sunny-ish Brighton. There we go. Evening, Daniel, Richard, how are we? Carol Smith, hi Carol, how are you? I'm just trying to get onto my other phone and hopefully I can see what you're all saying. There we go. How are we all? Evening all, pick and sound good, thank you Martin. Living a dream, Julie, hi Julie. Rocky Earth Guy, evening. Jassy, how you doing? Stuart Donnelly, evening, how are we? Apologies if you tuned in. You were waiting with bated breath thinking I might have gone to Tenerife. Not yet. That's coming. Anyway, moving on. Emma Kelly, good evening Emma, how are you doing? From the top, Anne Elton, hi Anne, how are you doing? Hope you're well, hope you've settled back home. Vinny from a cloudy, rainyish Runcorn. It's Craig, how are we? Pat Moran, good evening from the train back from Galway City. Right, bit of crazy golf, pirate themed. Up and round, I'm on Brighton Seafront. And we've got like the sort of promenade, I don't know what you call it, the main road up there. 26 in, wee bit windy, it's flipping blowy, Julie, I tell you. Pier in front of me, there's a zip wire, fish chips, mushy peas, a tenner, and we're going to walk this way. Apologies if there is any wind noise. How are we all doing? I will show my face quickly. How are we all doing? Hope we're well. Nice to see you all. I can see every one of you, so brush your hair. Right, yeah, Saf and myself, we've been in and around Brighton all day. We've been out of Brighton, over in that direction towards Eastbourne for a couple of hours. Just got back into town. Saf's doing the usual photograph thing with the mates, so I thought I would take you for an hour or so walk along Brighton Seafront and see what we can see. Excuse me for coughing. Shropshire Steve's in. Evening Steve, how you doing? So if you're new to the channel, people, don't forget, subscribe, it's free. Got loads of people subscribing this past week. Hit the thumbs up, pushes it out there. Don't forget the thumbs, people, and hit the bell and share it round. Weather's shocking in Wales. Thursday, Gran Canaria, Richard Edwards. Mate, do you know what? I remember you were coming in the lives on a Tuesday, it was dark outside and you were going, 14 weeks to go. We've had the weekly countdown. I think the weather's going to be better over there, mate, than it is here. Right, we don't want to see bins, do we? It's not what we've come to see. Right, yeah, so Brighton Seafront. Temperature, I'm guessing it's about 14, 15 degrees. I've got a hoodie on. Some people are in t-shirts. They must be mad. But it's not that cold, to be fair. It's just windy more than anything. There's the pier. There's the pebbly beach. And apparently got a bit of heat wave coming towards the weekend down on the south coast. It's predicting it in 28 to 30 in Bournemouth again. Right, who's in anyway? Pam Domain, evening Pam, we're in Brighton, Pam. Everyone's saying hello to everybody. Right, thanks for popping in, people. Gonna do what, about 3/4 of an hour or so, maybe an hour, see how we go, see what there is to see. It is a bit murky out there tonight. I was hoping it'd be nice and clear, because I want to give you the sunset. I didn't get one in Cornwall last week, and I'm not going to get one in flipping Brighton tonight. There's a nice shot for you, look at that. Brighton Palace Pier. And you got a little sort of outside decking area onto the zip wire. I've actually done that zip wire. If you've not seen a vlog, go and check it out. There is on zip wire footage. You see me, my legs dangling in the air, and then you actually see, I edited in the video that they do for you, so you can see me flying down the zip wire. And I was hungover. And when I come off it, I was literally walking up here to meet Saf and my mate Olivia, and I realised I'd jarred me back. Oh my God, I was in agony for about 3 weeks. Right, in the comments, what do you want me to do? Do you want to walk onto the pier, or do you want to go along the seafront? Apologies for the wind noise. Sean Gilmore, evening call up UL, another heat wave due next week. Yeah, just saying that. David's out with the 3 kids, adults, belated Father's Day. That's what we've been doing today, and funnily enough, that is what we've been doing today. Saf said to me last night, Dad, we've not done anything for Father's Day, and it was 2 weeks ago. I'm going to take you. Well, I won't tell you where she took me. You'll have to watch the video. We've vlogged it today, and there'll be a video going out in the next few days. Right, we'll hit the pier. Definitely stay on the seafront, says Living the Dream. Well, I'll tell you what then, we'll do the seafront first. Pier then seafront. Yeah, no, we'll do the pier first. While I'm here. Do the pier while I'm here. You normally pay £2 to get on. I've just walked on. Maybe it's because it's in the evening. So this is Bright. This is one. Is it 2 piers Brighton's got in it? Blackpool's got 3 on it. So, Brighton Palace Pier. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't been on here for ages. So that's looking east. So we started over there by the zip, 35 in. Thanks for popping in, everyone. Do appreciate it. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, so Saf said to me last night, Dad, listen, we've not done anything for Father's Day. Let's go out tomorrow. We'd planned to come over this way anyway as one of our little road trips, because we've been over that way, actually, today. But she said, there's something we want to do while we're out for Father's Day. So that's what we did today. So there will be a video coming out. Nice video we've done. God, it's a bit breezy along here. Flipping heck. Whose bright idea was this? Watch out, Piers have a habit of going on fire. Yeah, cheers for that, Stuart. Louise Parks is in. Angela Gribbin. Sunny Glasgow. Could be South Beach, Miami. I don't think so. But I'm not going right to the end. I think there's a fun fair at the end, isn't it? But I think it'll be closed tonight. So we'll just do the dingy bits. Look at that. In all its glory. Brighton's Pebbly Beach. Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Cole's Place. Cole, I've been to Blackpool. Free on shout out number 1, the Joseph fan. Freon, you've been down here. It's a long way from where you are, mate. Saf has aspirations of moving over this way when she does a university. So we do come over here a lot. I think she knows her way around now. So by the time she does get to here, she'll know where all the laundrettes and takeaways and pot noodle shops are. That's the plan anyway. Dan's got his upgrade on his iPhone as well as his Pocket 3. Oh, nice one, Daniel. Getting pro. Are you still thinking of coming down to Air? Well, from where I live, Phil, I'll be coming up to Air. Yeah, I will do. A couple of people have asked me to do Scotland. I won't be able to do it this summer, and I'm not coming in the winter because it's too cold. Is it going to blow a gale if I go that way? Yeah. Right, we'll walk back that way. So it'll probably be next summer if I do, mate. God, this is proper old worldy seasidey stuff, this, isn't it? Hey? Oh, it's cordoned off there. Oh, you can't go any further. Right, we'll have to go that way. Oh, they've closed it on that bit. So, we'll head back down this side. There we go, we had a look anyway. You didn't get me to go on the roller coaster at the end, live. I'll do that for you later in the summer. Right, so looking out to the west. God, it's windy here, flipping heck. There's the I-360 just heading into the clouds. Again, I've done a vlog, I've actually been on that as well. I went on that at sunset about 2 years ago. Got some amazing views. If you go back on the channel, search Brighton I-360, you'll see me vlog on that. If you're in Brighton, I can highly recommend going on the I-360. It's about 15-20 quid if I remember rightly. You're on it for about, goes all the way up then down, you're on it for about half an hour or so. And they've got a little cafe on there where you can buy a glass of Prosecco and all that malarkey. Surf's up. Some half decent waves there, to be fair. 5-6 foot. Right, so the plan is, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk along the prom. We'll go up and down, on and off the beach, get to the tower, and I'm going to walk you back sort of through the town centre-y bit if I don't lose signal. And then by that time, then we should be, I'll be wind-blown enough away to want to get back in my car and go and grab myself a takeaway coffee or a beer. See Blackpool, it's amazing. Not a chance for it on Behave Yourself. One place on earth you'll never get me visiting is that hellhole. You get 1,000,001 other YouTube people going there for the £1 Listeria burgers and I don't know. No, I don't get Blackpool. I'm sorry, mate. I do not get Blackpool at all. I used to go when I was a kid. It was horrible then, and it's horrible now. The best thing in Blackpool is the motorway that comes out of it. Apologies to anybody who lives in Blackpool, but you'll never get me there. I'm not a Blackpool fan either. No, Julie, honestly, I don't get why everybody keeps going there. JBM's always there. I think he's there now. Matt Master goes there a lot, doesn't he? To see his £1 burger fella. And who else goes there? I think Johnny Vlogger's been there. They all go there. Taz goes there. Travel with Taz. They all go to Blackpool. The place is an absolute dump. I know Bournemouth ain't paradise, but flipping heck. Yeah, Blackpool's not for me. I make no apologies. I've got Rider Tube Series. Nice one, Daniel. Signal and picture, great call. Cheers, Craig. Gary, the bus driver. How are you, mate? Good to see you in my hometown. Yeah, of course, I keep forgetting you were here around this way, Gary. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. It's a bit windy tonight, Gary. Cool, what have you done with the weather down here? One word for Blackpool, grim. I can think of a lot more words for it. And they've all got 4 letters in them. Blackpool is a resort, the last resort. Freon, I think you've stepped into alien territory. There's not many Blackpool fans on my channel. Lynn Rowlands, hi Lynn, hope you're well. JBM and MacMaster have shares in Blackpool. I think they have. I think between JBM, Johnny Vlogger, and whoever else goes up there, they must all own Blackpool burgers or something, I don't know. Get yourself to Logs in Ayrshire Coast, the Scottish Maldives, best fish and chips in Scotland. That sounds nice. That's more like it. Right, let's give you the view up here from this side. There we go. To be fair, when the weather's nice here, we were down here a few weeks ago. I did a couple of videos. When the weather's nice, when you get a nice calm evening, and a blue sky. It is absolutely really nice here, to be honest with you. There you go, Brighton Pier. Fairground at the end, but that's closed down tonight. Got the local biker gangs. Gary, live in Southampton, from Brighton, all my family in Brighton. Oh, nice one, yeah, that's right, yeah, because you said that when I went to Southampton Hospital, didn't you? But I knew you were from this way originally, because I'm sure I've seen you have a conversation with Johnny Vlogger about it. But it's nice, Brighton. It's bustling. I do like the vibe. I'll have a look in the town centre in a minute. Every video I make down there, I always say I want to do a night out in Brighton. I want to do a pub crawl, because when you go into sort of, I'll show you in a bit, if you go to town centres that way, when you go in the town centre, there's like literally loads of pubs, and of a weekend they're all absolutely bouncing. It looks great, proper lively. And even down here along the seafront, looks absolutely superb of a weekend. Everyone's out on a night out. So yeah, proper fancy a night out in Brighton. Not Blackpool, in Brighton. Why is Rick going live when the main man is on? Because Rick's in Tenerife and Rick can do what he wants. Light our souls, welcome to my city of Brighton. Oh nice, thank you very much. And what a fantastic city it is too, if you don't mind me saying. Should we go down here? Not a lot to see up there, is it? If we go down here, it might be a bit more sheltered. Evening Tricia, evening Alan, Alan's homemade vlogs. So Safi's with me, she's about 100 yards behind me. They're doing some dusk photography, which I'm not allowed to take part in, and she doesn't want to take part in YouTube, so here I am on my own again, just like Nuki last week. Michelle loves going out in Brighton. You can walk in any pub now. Yeah, do you know, that's the impression I get. We went to one earlier today. I've done a video on one earlier today. We went for something to eat right in the town centre in one of the boozers, like a proper oldie worldy boozer. I won't say which one, it'll be on the video. And they were so friendly in there, and the food were great. So yeah, do fancy a night out, proper night out. It'd have to be a Friday, or it can't be a Friday, I work most Fridays. It'd have to be a Saturday night in Brighton. Imagine that in the summer. So apologies, it's all a bit closed up, guys. I think had the weather been nice, a few places might have stayed open, because we were here a few weeks back and it was about 8:30 and it was a Monday night and everywhere was open. Nightclubs open there, Horizon, look at that. Have I missed any comments? Stayed in Lords for a month. And the Scottish people are arguing about which one's got the best speech. I was going to say that sounds like a drum and bass club, but it's not. It's actually, I think they're playing Shakira, Hips Don't Lie. But it is very bassy. Don't know what's going on in there. Did you enjoy Magaluf? Deborah Hart, hi Deborah. Did you enjoy Magaluf? Lived there for 2 years. Magaluf, had a fantastic time. I was only there 3-4 days. 4 days in total. Had a superb time. Caught up with a couple of old mates. There's a few of me sort of mates from Bournemouth out there at the same time. It was like, it was a whirlwind 4 days. But yeah, great time in Magaluf, thank you Deborah, absolutely superb. Hoping to go back fairly soon. I felt like I only had half a holiday, what I can remember. It's changed a little bit, Magaluf, I think for the better. but not too much. It's still the same old Magaluf. Rick sends apologies, Cole. Hey, don't worry, nobody, listen, a couple of things. I'm not part of the old Tenerife sort of thing, off work and what have you. You know, well, Cole, we all watch your vlogs. I'm only ribbing, and I know you all do. I really do appreciate everyone's support. I joke. Tempest, that looks nice. Is that the one you're on about, Gary? Fortune of War. Let's have a nosy. Fortune of War. Very colourful, isn't it? There you go. Screenshot for you. Oh my god, I'm trapped. Right, I have to go this way. There we go. Thought I was going to get trapped then. Oh yeah, look, pizza menu. New pizzas there in Fortunes of War. There we go. It doesn't seem as it is windy down here, but I don't think. Can you hear the wind on camera? On thingy. Am I going to Lanzarote in September? Not too sure yet, Richard. I'll be honest with you. We've got, me and Saf were talking about this the other night. The schedule is at the minute, pending change. I'll tell you what's definitely booked. Saf is going to Italy. My daughter, she's going to Italy at the end of July. That is all booked. She's going to Venice with a friend. End of July, beginning of August. Then when she comes, we're going to Cornwall. We're doing a festival in Cornwall, first week in August in Newquay. Then end of August, bank holiday, we're sort of we're doing more festivals. We've got 3 booked. But in terms of trips abroad, we're going away next week as well. But in terms of trips abroad for videoing, etc., realistically, it is going to be sort of end September, October now, because I'm just that flat out. I've just taken on another weekly event back in Bournemouth. First one was last night, and that is going mega well. Evening, Adam. How are you doing? On its first night last night, yeah, it went really well. So that's going to be weekly now. So in that, I can't take too much time off between now and September because I've already got a bit booked off. That said, I'm hoping to get a little mini trip, possibly Lanzarote, I don't know, sometime between now and end of August. I'm hoping to do like I did in Magaluf, 3 or 4 day trip. Where that'll be, I don't know. It depends on flights. Then end September, October, that's when Saf and I were looking then at going somewhere, you know, for a more substantial period of time, for a week or 10 days rather than just a quick few days trip. Lanzarote is one of the favourites. Obviously Saf wants to do Tenerife. But either way, we'll be in Tenerife, I think, sometime December. That's the plan at the minute. So yeah, possibly Lanzarote September, October, and then Tenerife December. If I was to put my money down, that'd be the general plan. But again, subject to change. Nothing booked yet. I never booked till near the time anyway. I'm not organised like you lot. There you go, I-360 going back up. This bar area where you are now, Cole, they have live bands outside Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, I thought they did, because I've walked past. Right, what we'll do, we'll go up this ramp here. I'm not going up steps with a gimbal in my hand. I know you lot want to see me stumble. I think this is cool, this bit. This is what Bournemouth needs, something like this. You got a little volleyball court. You got a little basketball court on the seafront. Free to use. Self-maintained. I think it's absolutely great. On Bournemouth, they've got a couple of volleyball courts on the beach itself, but nothing sort of purpose-built like this. I think it's fantastic. And a bit further down, they've got a little skateboard arena, skate land as well. Right, catch up on your coins. You've heard enough of me babble on. I bet those bars are packed on the front, yeah. Yeah, tell you, Julie, Gary will tell you. I've crashed nearly fell down a hole then. Look at that. I walked Saturday night last year. Me and Saf were here on a Saturday for some reason or other, and we walked along the top here, and they had live music on. Oh, it was absolutely bouncing. And that was before a certain trio of Irish people got her into drinking Guinness, so she didn't want to go in any bars at that point. I wonder who they were. Look at that, there's half a pier. So I think that burned down, didn't it, Gary, or somebody, years and years ago? Oh my god, my phone's going wonky. Bear with me, guys, that's better. Down Hove Lawns, the new skate park, that's it, down there, innit? Shame a few weeks ago you wasn't there. I would have bought you a beer. Yeah, you were here yourself, weren't you, mate? I remember you telling me. There you go. The i360. I used to be span at the beginning, but I've lost the blue spanner. Cole not put me back on. Yeah, I'm not putting any on at the minute, Trisha. YouTube took a load off me. I didn't actually take them down. YouTube took about, I don't know how many they took. That prom looks run down. It is a little bit tired in places, to be fair, but I think, I don't know, part of its charm, innit? Bit rusty. It hasn't changed since they filmed Quadrophenia. I was hoping tonight it'd be nice and still and clear with a nice sunset, because you get a nice sunset, and I was going to send a drone over that and sort of in and out of it. That was my plan, but I don't think it's going to happen. This is nice. When I did the video on that the other year, that was all lit up. Rick's signal died, so it has ended. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, evening, Rick. I just crashed your live, pal. Apologies, I've gone. Hey, Rick, no problem. Listen, Rick, not an issue, mate. Thanks for popping in. Hope you and Shelley are well. Hope sunny Tenerife is living up to its what's it's for you, mate. And I hope you're busy, but not too busy. Rick was probably thinking, flipping heck, Bournemouth looks different. Right, what we'll do, we'll just go up to this, what you call it, to the tower, and then we'll head back and we'll have a look. We'll have a nosy in the town, because I know you all want to see the pubs. Look at that glide up to 450 foot. 48 in. Good evening, everybody. Adam Hussein's in. Hi, Adam, how you doing? The West Pier closed in 1975. It had a fire, but Chris Eubanks wanted to build a house on it. He's off his head, isn't he? Can't say too much, because he lives around here. He might come and beat me up. Nicky's in. Evening, Colin. Staff you both well. Glad to be spanner wins. I thought you'd done as I asked. No, Nicky, I didn't take yours off you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't take anyone's off them unless they were misbehaving. But now it's just YouTube knackered a load of them up, and I just didn't bother putting a load back on, in all honesty. There you go, i360, 450 foot. So basically what you do is you pay, I think in that one there, there's nothing with the, I was trying to get you the admission prices, and then you sort of If I remember right, I think you drop down and you go in, and then you go down there, then it just takes you up, and you can sort of walk around it, and as the name suggests, you get a 360-degree view of the surrounding area. And if you go on a clear night, it's absolutely wonderful. So check out the vlog. I did a vlog of a sunset I-360, and it is absolutely superb. And if you're in Brighton, I'd highly recommend it, but there's no prices anywhere for me to show you. That's a bugger. Never mind. If you go on if you Google Brighton I-360, or if you ask Gary nicely, I'm sure he'll tell you how much it costs. Upside down house, a load of rocks and cages, and then we'll head back. And there's that pier that Chris Eubank wanted to build on. Yeah, I wanted to send my drone over that. That'll have to wait another time. I don't get to see Adam's comments on here, but Julie can via the channel. Alright, I've not blocked Adam. Not blocked Adam. I can see his comments. Nikki doesn't want a spanner. Nikki, I know Nikki, keep it real. Spanners mean nothing unless you're actually going to actively moderate. So if somebody comes on calling me this, that and the other or whatever, and you're there zap and you zap them away, there's no real point to you having a spanner unless you want to do that. You know what I mean? It doesn't make you one of my favourites. Tim gives people spanners because there was a point a year or two ago, to be fair to Tim was getting a lot of people going in cloning other people's usernames. So for example, you'd get somebody going in, you know, with someone else's name and putting stupid comments in. So what Tim started doing was, once he knew you and he knew it was you, he'd give you the spanner, not for moderation purposes, just so he knew it was you. And it was to basically eliminate the idiots who were going in cloning people. But I think that's a dim and distant thing now. I've not seen anyone do that for a while, so I'm not going to give out spanners for that. And the other thing I don't want to do is that daft membership thing where people pay £2 a month or whatever to get a little circle or whatever next to. Oh God, it's gone again. Look. I tell you what, guys, my gimbal's. I think my gimbal's going flat. To be fair, so what I'm going to do is this. Bear with. Right, it's just going to go wonky a minute. That's it. That's better. Yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, I don't want to do that membership thing either, where you pay £2 a month or whatever and you get daft badges, you know what I mean? Because as I say it, everybody who comes in this chat and gives it a thumbs up and says hello, or watches in the background, or does whatever to support the channel, is equal. And I think it's better that way. Carol Smith, hiya Carol, if I've not said hello before. Dan's off, he's got to catch work early. Nice one, Daniel. Go and subscribe to Daniel, people. Don't work too hard. The Grand Hotel, Delboy and Rodney stayed there. That one, is it? Very grand, isn't it? Be cool to stay in one of these one night, wouldn't it? Tell you what I'll do one of these nights, when I get a weekend off, I'll bring Saf over for a weekend or whoever, and I'll stay in one of these on the seafront to see if I can get a nice sea view. But again, it'll have to be in the summer. I'm not doing that in the winter. As much as I love you all. Oh, that's the Hilton. That's a grand, isn't it? The yellow one. How much is a pint in Brighton and Col? Expensive, I expect. The pub I was in today, I paid £5.40 for a local pale ale. I forget the name of the brewery now. It was a local one anyway, and it was really nice, but it's £5.40. Right, get me bearings. Oh yeah, I know where I am. There's the Grand. That's a Grand, isn't it? Isn't that where the famous scene in Quadrophenia as well, where Sting was on the steps as one of the bellboys? I think it was, wasn't it? Great film, that Quadrophenia. I'll show you Quadrophenia Alley in a bit. All things Keith call everyone is equal, some more equal than others. That's the phrase I was looking for, Keith. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you then. Hey, here's a Grand Hotel. I'll book a room there. What do you reckon, eh? Top floor. I'll come over next summer. I'll have that night out in Brighton, and I'll stay there. I'll wave from the balcony. That'll be cool. £21.50 for 2 glasses of wine in York. Jesus, you can buy a bottle for that. The Grand Hotel was also blown up by the IRA with Maggie Thatcher in it. Yeah, that was the one, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. All the ambulances and what have you outside here, weren't they? Michelle T, hi Michelle, I'm meeting up with Johnny. No plans to. I don't think he knows I'm here, to be fair, and I've not told him. Not purposefully, I've just not told him. Right, what we'll do in a minute, when I get to these lights, I'm going to cross over and we'll have a little nosy sort of up towards the famous lanes. We'll have a look at a couple of pubs. Just over 3 weeks on our way to Salou. Oh, nice one, Julie. Was it not in one of the Carry On films? Before my time. Oh my God, I've lost my comments. There we go. Right, we'll up the tempo a bit. So, next week, next Tuesday live, we'll be out and about again. And it will not be on these shores. Saf has finally decided where she wants to go and celebrate her birthday. So next week I'll put a note up. It might be Monday, it might be Tuesday, I'm not sure yet. We're away for both days. It's probably going to be the Tuesday, but I'll put a post up, and it'll be from somewhere, hopefully a bit sunnier than Brighton. That's nice. Man's on green, says I can go. I was going to chance going over that way, but no, I better not, eh? What are these on? Ah, just missed them. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to head into a little bit of the town centre. I'll show you some of the boozers, and then I'll let you all go. TMLIMH, as they say elsewhere, the UK's biggest A-level results party. Right, Harbour Hotel there. We're going to go. Oh, you don't realise I'm practically killing myself tonight. dodging all these traffic bullets. Right, walkabout, Pop World. Great night out. We're going to cross over. .44 watching. Right, listen, if you're in the background, pop in the chat, say hello, let us know who you are. We're in not so sunny but a very breezy Brighton on the south coast of England. What's the cone thing? It's a church, mate. Or that. I think it's just like a sculpture. Probably lights up at night. The building on your right, Col, is owned by Kenny Tutt, who won MasterChef. Have I gone past it now? This is West Street, where all the kids go drinking. Absolutely. And this is where I want to do my flipping pub crawl. If I'm right, I think the station is up that way, isn't it? The railway station up at the top of the hill. And then coming down, you got like little boozers dotted round. And you end up down here in Pop World. And all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there's some good, like Gary says, it's all the sort of disco-y bars along here and all, what have you. And there's a Wetherspoonsy place there. What's that? I can never remember what it's called. The Brighton or something. Oh, there you go, the Bright Helm. That's it. That's always packed at the weekends as well, isn't it? Right, Craig, but everything is wired and it's for pride. Absolutely. I thought they just had mods and rockers in Brighton. Safi's birthday, Trisha, it's next Monday. She's 17. Oh my word, 17 next Monday. The 30th of June. Boyce's Street, Marlane. That little pub tuck down there. Oh, it's... There you go, one for Pete and Shell, the Wetherspoons. Nice looking steakhouse here. Pat's off by a call, just popped in. Wetherspoons, Abbey Street, Dublin. Oh, nice one. Packed but reasonably priced for Dublin. Nice one, Pat. Enjoy your beers. And here is one. Who's that? I'm sorry, mate. Here is one I've got to go in. Look at that, Molly Malone's. Live music 7 nights a week. Alright guys. There you go. Molly Malone's. Definitely having a bit of that on a Saturday night. Live music 7 nights a week. One for you Irish people in the chat.
I don't really know what it was saying about Harry Ram.
We're going to head down here. Duke Street. Mad Dog Brewery. Little tap room. Looks nice. Does anyone speak English anymore walking past? That's Brighton chav language, I'll have you know. What time are we on? Pocket Company. T-Bone Steakhouse. Honest Burgers, look at that. I have to take stuff there. Here's a class little boozer here. Look at this one. The Victory Inn. Never been to Brighton, says Dave. Mate, get yourself down. I mean, I'll be honest with you, it's not. Saf and I come over a lot because got a couple of connections here, but it's not exactly on our doorstep. It's a good 2-hour drive, 2.5 hours from Bournemouth, but get a straight run and it's actually quite a nice drive. It's mostly dual carriageway apart from when you get to Chichester, and there's about 55 roundabouts within about 3 miles. But going back of an evening, it's nice. You get some nice sunsets. You've got Arundel Castle, which has got nice views. There's the Ivy. So for those of you who don't know, that's where like Savannah and David would go for just a normal lunch. All the posh people. Looks like it. What's that? Pizza. Can't see that from here. Pizza Pilgrims. There. Right, there's a shopping street there. We ain't going to go that way. We're going to hit this way because I want to head back down towards the beach. 50 in. There's a pub round to the right. It used to be the very rough, the old Vic. We'll go and have a gander. So it's not been a full tour of the city of Brighton. Gary will tell you there's a lot more to it than what I've shown you. I'm just showing you the sort of probably the more touristy bits, to be fair. And you've also got Hove as well, which is the town next door, which is also pretty decent. 7 stars, look at that. Behave, Col. The steep stony beaches put me off. I know what you mean. They are a bit pebbly compared to our beautiful Bournemouth sands. What's this? Roti King. Dos Sombreros. Restaurante Mexicano. Oh, nice. How much is beer there, Jassy? €5 or €6? Let's say I paid, can't remember. I paid £5 something today in one of the pubs back there for a local beer. But I don't know, if you go in I'm imagining if you go in one of the bars down the seafront, you're probably paying £6-7 a pint. I'd imagine, I don't know. I'll find out when I do my big night out. Brighton has a nudist beach. Where? Asking for a friend. No one's going to be nude tonight, though, are they, in this weather? Oh, what's this place here? Let's have a look. That's nice. Look, little French restaurant. That's the lanes, isn't it, going into there? I won't go into the lanes tonight because it's all going to be closed. Next time I'm in Brighton of a daytime and it's all open, I'll take you inside and we'll have a little get lost in the lanes themselves. But it's all going to be shut tonight, I reckon, because this time of night. This looks nice, the Cricketer. Brighton's oldest pub, famous 16th century inn, the oldest public house in Brighton. Oh, nice. Have a quick nosy in. Let's have a gander. Very nice. Got some live music on. I won't shove my camera in the face of the guitar. It's got a nice, pretty little girl there playing guitar. That's absolutely superb. Look at her. That's beautiful. The Cricketers. Doesn't that look nice? 2 pints of beer, £1.50 in the Czech Republic. Oh, it's full of Czechs though, isn't it? I tell you what, if I've got one criticism of Brighton, the flipping pavements and roads are so uneven. I've nearly gone flying about 17 times on this live. I remember the very first time I came to Brighton, I had my VW camper van and I drove right into the middle of the lanes, and there was all bikers sat outside a pub, and I had to turn my van round, and all these bikes were in like a semicircle, and I had no choice but to turn my van round right in this semicircle of bikes. It was round here somewhere, and it was a VW camper van, no power steering, and I'd only passed my test about 4 weeks. And there's all these like flipping Harley Davidsons, and they're all sat outside drinking. I think it was actually here. It was here somewhere. There you go, the Sussex Arms. Yeah, because I came from this way. I'm sure it was here, and all the bikes were here. And I had to turn me. If you look back, I'll step back. I had to turn my camper van round in this circle, but there was all bikes parked up here, and they were all sat here drinking. Oh my God, I've never sweated so much in my life. There you go, Sussex Arms, the Breakfast Club. That sounds lively, locally world famous. There we go. I won't. Oh yeah, I can go down there. Apologies if must have been a bank holiday Monday. I think it was actually. It was August bank holiday. Because I passed my test at the end of last week in July, and I drove all the way down here in my camper van, and then I drove from here over to Bournemouth. Good days. Right, that looks nice and all, the Sussex Arms. Oh, that's beautiful, that, look at that. Very pretty down here, has to be said, permit room. Right, we're going to head this way, now I know where I am. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. We had 50 odd in at one point. Hope you're enjoying these out and abouts. Now it's summertime. So next week, Saf and I are off somewhere rather spectacular for a birthday. Week after, we're going to be doing one back in the UK. Another place I've never actually YouTubed before. I've never videoed there before. I've never gone live there before. We're planning that one. That is not next Tuesday, the Tuesday after. Flashbacks of Clint Eastwood's Any Which Way You Can. Yeah, yes, that'll be not next week, Tuesday after. We're going somewhere completely different. And we'll be doing that up until probably the end of August. Tuesday nights will be out and about, live nights, weather permitting. So if you're enjoying them, which I hope you are, we'll keep it going. Cole, where are you now? I'm a bit late to the show. It looks really nice. Hiya, Bryony. I'm in Brighton. Saf's in the chat. Hiya, Saf. Hey, don't tell them where we're going next week, Saf. There we go. Quadrophenia Alley. There we go. Right, if I lose signal, I do apologise. I'm going to go this alleyway. So those of you who watched the film, and it's 1970, somebody will probably correct me. There's a famous scene in it where one of the main sort of lead stars, he got sort of, he had to hide up here. So we'll go and have a look. All the graffiti. Webby's on. Evening, Webby. Look, I'm in Quadrophenia Alley. You might lose signal. I'll try not to. It stinks of pee. Does a bit. There we go. There's been a lot more graffiti. All this yellow paint, that ruins it a bit. Whoever's done this yellow paint needs shooting. There you go. Some records on the wall. There you go, and it brings you out into this little sort of plaza here. But I'll go back in because I want to head towards the beach. So I'll show you one more time as we're keeping the signal. Look out for the stickers. How are you, Webby? I hope Dawn's will. Hope you both well. Thanks for popping in, mate. What is Saf short for? Her full name's Saffron, but she just calls herself Saf, amongst other things. There's all your padlocks. We'll have a closer look. There you go. So in the film, he's looking up like that, isn't he? And he's like proper sweating because he's on a bit of a come down, and there's a big fight going on out in the street. Can't remember what it is now. It's years since, last year, me and Saf watching. He defo hid something up there. That was it. Yeah. There you go. There's all your graffiti. So a bit of cinematographic history for you. There we go. Quadrophenia. There we go. The famous Quadrophenia Alley. Oh, you go. There's the Seafront of 1979 filming location for the iconic British film. There we go. Quadrophenia Alley. And then next door you got this shop. It's closed obviously at the moment, but that sells all like the sort of related clothes paraphernalia. So you get your Ben Sherman shirts and your Parkers and your Harrington jackets and all that sort of stuff in there. And a guy who works in there, the guy, I think he's the owner, he's a very knowledgeable guy. And normally, especially for weekend, Gary will back me up, especially for bank holiday weekend, there's always scooters and all sorts parked out here. It's where it all goes on. £14, burger, fries and a pint. There you go. One for the future, Saf. Martin's Burger House. Here's one of Saf's favourite cafes. She always pops in here. The Hello Kitty tea shop. If that's your thing, the Arpox Cafe. I was just round the corner in North Street. Oh, nice one, Deborah.
Am I on telly?
When was that?
Am I on telly?
You are. You're live on YouTube. The what's it called? The box shop.
The box shop, yeah.
Box
Best
shop.
chicken about.
Nice one. Box shop. Best chicken about in Brighton. One under. Golf bar. Oh, got darts. Right, so we're back on the prom. All good corned beef and stuff. Oh, nice one. Don't forget, folks, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. I can't do a JBM figures check. Well, I can if I go on my other phone, but I'll lose your comments. But I've not looked at the figures this week. All I saw at the weekend was the subscribers had shot up after me Saturday night live in Bournemouth. Not live, Saturday night vlog in Bournemouth. I didn't go live. If you've not seen it, go and have a look. I did a 1 in the morning walk through Bournemouth's nightlife. Thinking it'd be really busy because of the warm weather, and it wasn't that busy. However, when I got to one of the main bars, what happened? They're all queuing up to get in, and it starts kicking off in the queue. Great. There's the hotel that went on fire about a year ago, wasn't it? 2 years ago. And they've knocked half of it down. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Show you the sea. Was it a spur of the moment trip? It was sort of half planned, Deborah, to be honest. I've done a video today sort of half explaining. Look at that water going up. I've done a video today half explaining. It was like a a late Father's Day treat, as it were. And if you watch the video, you can see what Saf bought me. It's starting to brighten up a little bit compared to what it was before, and that wind's dropped as well. So hopefully on the way home I can get you all a nice sunset photo. I think we're due coming back down, probably knowing Saf will be back in July sometime. Towards the end of July. We seem to be coming over here once every 3 or 4 weeks now. I might as well flipping start DJing here and move here. Look at that. Very nice. That was Kitty's was a cider bar years ago. All right, nice. Have I gone past the Grand? Certainly have. The Grand was round that corner about 20 minutes ago. We walked past the Grand. Yeah, the wind has definitely dropped. That is crazy. All the seagulls are flapping about like nuts. Watch out for the seagulls. I tell you, a bad place for the seagulls was Lyme Regis, where we went the other week. Flipping heck. Come to scrape somebody up. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do, gang. I think oh my God, Dave and Julie live premiering, aren't they? I went up 360 last week. Great experience. Maybe do that in July. It's a brilliant experience, Deborah. Fully agree. I did it about 18 months ago. A couple of years ago. I did a vlog on it, a sunset vlog up the I-360. Absolutely superb. It's on the channel. Loved every minute. I wonder what they're going to do with that. I know they're doing all the traffic island there, but time will tell. Right, listen, gang. I'm going to love you and leave you. There we go. Don't want to see me. Thank you so much for watching. I think Dave and Julie are doing a premiere. If they're not doing it already, they're going to start it. Go and check that out on their channel, Living the Dream. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy these sort of weekly jaunts out. Saf and I will be going to different places throughout the summer. We will be back in Brighton because it's one of Saf's favourite places, and we come over every 3 to 4 weeks. So we will be back, and maybe I'll do an earlier live. Hope you enjoyed it. I can see your comments. Thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget, hit the thumbs up on your way out. And if you've not subscribed, subscribe, because there's more of these to come. And there's a video of Brighton to come as well that I've done earlier today. So that's on its way. And there's loads more stuff coming in the week as well. Thanks for watching. Everybody, take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll catch you sometime soon from a beautiful Brighton. I'll pan round. Have a great week. See you, everybody.